everyone. Thank you for being here. We're going to look at the full moon in Capricorn that is happening on June 21st, 2024 at 1 degrees and 7 minutes. This will happen at 9:07 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so as we all know, full moons are the end of a chapter, releasing and clearing. Capricorn is asking you, what structures in your life are no longer serving you? Is it emotional or in your physical world? Now is the time to place intentions on what needs to change to put you on the path of success. Your most important steps will come to light, followed by the choices to either persevere or let go of what no longer serves you and your goals. You will make a plan for your future. So I'm going to go over all the signs. Please watch your sun, moon, and rising sign to get a full picture of what's happening within your world. And I'll see you soon. Hi, Leo. Hope you're doing well today. We're going to take a look at this full moon that is happening in Capricorn in your chart. This is for Leo, sun, moon, or rising. Okay, so we have the moon set in the 6th house and the sun in the 12th house to make it a full moon. They oppose each other. So the 6th house is your health, your daily routines, your daily work and employment, your co-workers, your small pets, your service to others, organizing and detail orientation. So what this could look like is a releasing, an ending, a clearing of maybe a job that you've been doing, a routine, a lifestyle routine that you've been doing. This could be an end of a situation, of a health situation, okay, a releasing of a health situation. This could also be an end of you servicing others, and that could be for work, right? Or that could be to help others get their stuff together, right? When it's in Capricorn, it's structure. It's also organizing and detail orientation is included into that of maybe helping other people organize. It could be anything. It could be their lifestyle, okay? We have the 12th house activated with the sun. And this could look like spirituality, soul work, enlightenment, healing and restoration of any past conditioning that you may have had in regards to family. And that you're releasing that. You're releasing any type of karma that has been held, healing any type of past life karmic cords that are hanging out, right? You could also be getting medium readings, past life readings, karma readings to help you with that healing and restoration, okay? Spirituality is here. With spirituality activated with the full moon, you are releasing to embody your emotional body, okay? So that you could move forward with what's needed within the future without holding on to baggage that is unnecessary within your world, okay? We do have prisons and hospitals activated with this, and there could be a situation to where family members, mothers, people that are mother figures, going to the hospital, prison, or jail. All right, that is a situation that could happen, and this could be where you're over it. You're over the same pattern, right? That could be something. Loss is activated in that 12th house. There is a possibility of a loss because family is activated, mothers are activated, okay? Letting go and going with faith is in that 12th house. And this could look like you changing your lifestyle just to let go and go with faith with what is next. And that could deal with a lot of emotional baggage being released also. Endings and transformation is here, and you could transform your health during this period. You could also transform your work situation during this period. And again, it could be an end of a work situation too, if that is the thing. Hidden enemies are here. And you could find out that maybe there is forgiveness being pushed for a hidden enemy. You find out that this hidden enemy is of a cancerous nature, such as family, such as maybe a mom. And there's forgiveness pushed out for that, okay? Because you are healing. Higher states of consciousness is here. You could get a divine download on what your lifestyle needs to look like so that you can move forward with the path that's needed. Also, your psychic and intuitive abilities are on point. You could use this to your advantage. If you are of a spiritual nature, or if you are in the metaphysical things such as like esoteric knowledge or astrology, tarot, anything of the metaphysical, that your psychic abilities for reading for others and for yourself is on point, okay? Just to let you know. So if you need any type of help, or if it's overwhelming during this period, ask for it. Right? You have that clear or clarity coming to you within divinity things. Okay. Habits are also listed in that 12th house. There could be an end of a habit that is shown to you that isn't necessarily good for your lifestyle. Therefore, your lifestyle changes completely. Okay. All right, I'm going to move on to aspects. So with Capricorn activated with this full moon, Saturn will be activated. Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn, and it's in Pisces. And Pisces is set in your 8th house. The 8th house is crisis, legal matters, soulmates, merging of two souls, divorces are here, other people's resources, debts, taxes, grants and government, loans, mortgages, banking loans, or banks are here, hidden knowledge and taboo topics such as esoteric knowledge and astrology and tarot. Inheritance is here. Death and rebirth is here. Investments, long-term finances. This is a transformation house, and also it deals with your psyche. So your psyche can completely change during this period. You could actually, with Saturn's help, take authority over it. Now, I did forget to say that Saturn will sextile Uranus. So let's circle that one too, okay? With it sextiling Uranus, it's going to change something. And that could be your psyche. That could be a change of relationship, right? Because divorce is activated. This could be a transformation of what you thought a legal matter wasn't going to go your way, but it ends up doing the opposite. It is going your way. It could be a releasing or an end of a legal matter. This could be an end of using other people's resources some way, somehow. That could be family resources. Let me see if there's any more people. Mother's resources, father's resources, right? This could also be a transformation to where you do use those people's resources for whatever is necessary. It could go either way. Inheritance is here. And if there is a loss around you, there is a chance that you would get an inheritance during this time, okay? because we do have death activated with that 8th house and rebirth activated. There could be a birth of a child that is happening that transforms the way that you think about family, or it transforms the way that you think about home or your family, right? Your immediate family rather than just extended relatives. Investments are here. There could be a payout that happens that transforms things for you. It would be a long-term type of financial situation because the 8th house is long-term finances. All right. Let's look at the 10th house. The 10th house is where Uranus is stationed. That is your legacy, your professional life, your work career, your reputation. Your father is here. Your father's health and wealth. Also father figures. This could look like people that you hold into admiration and your status. So your status from single to married, married to single could change. It depends on your situation. We do have divorce activated with Saturn in Pisces. Okay. Saturn in Pisces is trying to show you your own authority in that house and that you're capable of using other people's resources. You're capable of getting the divorce if you need that to happen. You're capable of finding that soulmate if that is something that you've been wanting, right? It's giving you that authority to let go and go with faith, to understand that you have that control if you ask for it with the divine. Pisces is very spiritual. It rules that 12th house, and you have that 12th house activated, okay? So let's go back. I don't want to flip-flop around to where you can't follow me. So 10th house is your work, career, professional life, and there could be a transformation that happens within that setting for you. That could look like you're ending a work situation. It could look like that you decide to end a coworker situation. That could look like anything. That could look like you are healing from a situation of that relationship, or you're releasing it. If you're in charge, you could be firing them. It could go either way, okay? 10th house being your reputation also. Your reputation is how other people see you within the world. And that could be changing because your psyche is changing and you're healing things in regards to family situations. And when you heal the inner child, it shows in the physical of how much you've grown. You look differently to others, and you may even start loving more. You may give more compassion and forgiveness also. This could look like, too, that because that inner child has healed, you're no longer taking the BS from others, right? You're no longer taking what they have to dish out to you, and you're putting up boundaries. That is a possibility, okay? We have father's health and wealth activated in that 10th house. And it could look like the result from a father changes your financial situation, that you're able to use their resources, or vice versa. You're deciding to stop using their resources. Now, because fathers are activated, so are mothers. And this could look like parents in general, Leo, that maybe you're over using their resources, or it is needed. It is one or the other, okay? Because yes, it's a release. It's an ending of a chapter, but that ending of a chapter could be a situation of you having to do it on your own. That is a possibility. But it could also be that you had been using their resources And now that you are pushing forward with whatever career situation that is happening, you're no longer needing it. Or it could be a payout of some sort that you receive. With the change happening within that 10th house, it could also look like you're being promoted, and therefore you don't need to use other people's resources. I'm seeing if it can play out in any other way here. Your legacy is in that 10th house. And it could be that you receive an inheritance that prompts you to leave a legacy for your children. Or it prompts you to leave a legacy for whomever, right? We do have legal in the 8th house. We have legacy activated with that 10th, and loss happening with the 12th. So you could be thinking about what you want to leave behind and to who or whom, right? All right, so the next transit that we have happening with this full moon is Pluto. I'm going to grab another pen. So Pluto will be retrograde in Aquarius in that 7th house. And at 1 degree, which is the same degree as this full moon, okay? It will be in conjunct the Sun in Cancer in the 12th. All right? So this will help you embrace change without fear and break free from any type of stagnation. And what this could look like is if you had been holding off on changing a relationship of some sort, this is where you will get the courage, okay? If you had been holding off on transforming yourself and healing yourself with your relationships, this is where you will get the courage to push forward. Pluto will transform you internally with it being retrograde in Aquarius. Now, the 7th house is other people. It is the relationships that you have. It is marriage partners, spouses. It is the significant others. If you are not married, this is people within your life that you love and hold dear to your heart. Okay? That could look like a best friend. It could look like a person of significance. This is also where therapists and clients are. Open enemies are here. This is business relationships, alliances of some sort, commitments, agreements, calibrations, and contracts. There could be an end of a relationship, okay? There could be an end of a business partnership or an end of a contract agreement, a calibration of sorts, an end of seeing a therapist, an end of dealing with certain type of clients, and an end of dealing with people as you see as an open enemy. Now, that said, all of those things that I mentioned could just be transformed. It could be transformed because you heal yourself, right? It could be transformed for the better within your world so that you can have more balance on that path that you're on for the future you, right? So say that a business partnership is transformed so that you guys can make more money, use some type of resource that is available for you, so on and so forth, right? Because there's a transformation happening with Pluto. But the transformation is happening not just with the outside, but it's starting within. It's starting to tell you that you're capable of doing anything that is necessary to get the job done. Whether that looks like a relationship, whether that looks like a business situation, or whether it looks like you having to put forward more authority within your life, and that could be the separation or divorce that needs to happen. Okay, that it could look either way, but you're going to break free from any type of stagnation that you're holding within that 7th house. Whether you need to see a therapist or have some type of marriage counselor within your marriage, there's going to be some type of transformation. It could also be an ending, right? Because it does represent both. It's the polarity thing of it could transform to the good, or it could just end a situation that doesn't serve you anymore. You're the only person that can discern that, okay? Habits are within that 12th house. And this could look like you discover a habit that's going on, whether it's in a business relationship or a partnership of some sort. And you make your choice by that, because that is a possibility that you find out that someone is an alcoholic or doing drugs or what have you. And they could, because the 12th house is activated, they could end up in prison. They could end up in the hospital, right? And this is how you find out. You know what I mean? So you make your choices based on your life in general. I can't tell you what your life looks like. I can only tell you how the energy can alchemize. Okay? And I think that might be, let me see here. Yeah, that might be about it, Leo. Thank you for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.